we can use some contemplation, some mathematical equations to support what we see. It's very easy. It's very easy. The world was connected by God, in connection to God. And the body, even after you have connected to Christ in your spirit, and actually in the body and soul, the body and soul can be lured out by the wicked spirits who tell you, so you're not gonna go out, do this good stuff, do this law, do this, who's gonna do? So in Christ, you have no obligation to do anything. You just live. Okay? Whenever someone tries to impose something on you, if you're experienced in Christ, you know where it's coming from. Okay? You had no obligation here when you were here. But the thing is, you just were captured in captivity. That's all. That's all. So, that's the trick. That's the trick. They kind of lure you to under them because they gave you chores. They gave you commands what to do, like a robot. They programmed you. Okay, that artificial life was created in your brain. Yeah. Okay, and now what they try to induce, they induce that sense of, well, I'm gonna stay here, not doing there. So many sins will multiply while I'm here with Christ, but it's not. It's like it's not your submission. It's not your well. You're freed from this. You freed from this. It cannot impose nothing on you. Okay? Okay? So, it's like commands that stuff wants to inflict on you. It's wishful thinking. Okay? But the fear is that what I haven't done under that stuff, being here already, will be used against me. Okay, and and God, who I'm under, won't be able to protect me from this. Okay, and different things are projected onto your mind from outside. So either this stuff goes complain to God, oh my God, he doesn't do, how could you let this person go? This person, how could you have justified him? Something like this. But this is all lie. What will be definitely that you become at war with this wicked world. And probably some wicked actions may be inflicted on you by the people still subordinate to that entity. Okay? Like, for instance, beating, all that stuff. But it also may be guarded against by God. But since we do have that fear, Christ tells us, do not be afraid of those killing the body. So we stay here. We don't flinch. So, and I deviated a little bit, but the thing is, so why we see what we see, signs, like what's happening in the world, like Why we don't see? So, like Christ said, people will be just like angels in heaven, because people are still on the, NPCs, still on the demonic, or people get lured out, backslide. So the spirit is still connected, okay? But the life is, they lured out, they get latched onto by the demonic, and they kinda they adjust to the world. And Apostle Paul said that you have to transform yourself by renewing of your mind. But if most of the people see in disrupted relationship from Christ, from God, and see and the demonic, so it's a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. So they live in a world devoid of the full manifestation of God. Okay? And of course, in that world, principles work, those principles that work in a world separated from God. Okay? Science, pills, astronomy, okay, all those interactions and interconnections, because the world is not seen through the eyes of God, okay, and is not engined by the full communion with Christ, okay. People lured out, or people still living under this, they are living in delusion, and they create concepts, they create conceptions, they create models, okay, and call it scientific, and it works to some extent, as it probably, well, in the fallen world. So, and those concepts, or those models are created for the fallen world. And since the definition of a fallen is when a human being, the key part of the creation, is separated from God, from Christ, okay, everything that happens below him is fits the model of the world separated from God, okay, and it just proves that the person who does it is separated from the full communion from Christ. That's it.